Now, you probably heard it a million times before, breakfast being the most important meal of the day, but why? What happens if you skip breakfast?
Registered dietitian Kelly Warnock from the Durham County Health Department is here with some answers. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So the answer about why breakfast is so important is in the word breakfast itself, isn't it?
That's right. So when you sleep through the night, you're actually fasting. And when you eat breakfast, you're breaking that fast. So breakfast is providing your body with the fuel it needs to get through the day, and to, it helps improve your concentration, your work performance, school performance, your energy level. So it's a really important meal.
One of the most important things that people say when it comes to breakfast, and it just doesn't make sense in my mind, but to help you lose weight, actually eat breakfast. Is that true?
Well, studies haven't proven that breakfast can change your weight or help you maintain a healthy weight, but there is a link between people who eat breakfast and a higher chance of being at a healthy weight. And we think that's because we know that when you go a long time without eating, or if you skip a meal, you're more likely to overeat at the next meal or snack on some unhealthy foods.
Right.
So if you miss breakfast and there's some donuts in the break room, you're more likely to grab that donut or grab a bag of chips and a soda at a gas station.
So let's talk about what a healthy breakfast is comprised of. Some of the major food groups, you need to have things from those, right?
Right. So I usually recommend you eat at least 3 of the 5 major food groups at breakfast. So I'd suggest a protein food, a fruit or a vegetable, and a whole grain. You also want to try to limit the typical breakfast foods like hash browns, bacon, sausage,
But
biscuits.
they're so good.
They are so good. But they
But
have
full of fat, aren't
full
they?
of fat and full of the saturated fat, which is really bad for your hearts.
All right, tell me about the yogurt parfait.
So yogurt parfait is one of my favorite breakfasts. This parfait is we actually made with a Greek yogurt, which is higher in protein, so it's going to keep you full longer. But you can pick any sort of yogurt you want. It has some fruit of your choice, and a whole grain cereal.
All right, that's a good choice. Also, a trail mix that you made yourself, right?
Right. I just picked a couple different whole grain cereals, some dried fruit, and some nuts and seeds, and I made it all up on a Sunday, put it in bags, and had a breakfast for the whole week.
Wow.
That's a great idea because we run out of so much time in the morning that we never have time to do that. So just pick a day and then kind of plan out the whole week like that.
Exactly.
That's a great idea. What about the cereal?
Cereal, I picked that to put here just to show that it doesn't have to be complicated. Just something easy. A whole grain cereal with some fruit and some low-fat or skim milk. It's simple.
So this is some blueberries, and it looks like some whole grain, like O's or something.
Some whole grain O's, right. You do want to watch and look at the nutrition level, label on your cereals, because some cereals, even if they're whole grain, have as much sugar as a cookie.
So you're saying that my big giant tub of Fruity Pebbles every morning is probably not a good idea?
Probably not a good idea. And you may get hungry really fast because that's going to break down really fast in your system. You want to get that whole grain cereal.
Finally, tell me about what's in the wrap.
So the wrap, it's a whole grain tortilla with some turkey cheese and some spinach and carrots. You can make it the night before, and really you don't have to eat breakfast foods. You can eat any type of food for breakfast.
That's great. Thank you so
Great
much,
advice.
Kelly.
Great, thank you.
That's great.